LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans. StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
On the United States' 242nd birthday, the LA Galaxy look to celebrate Independence Day against the men from our nation's capital. Live from the StubHub Center right here in Carson, California, in the good old US of A, it's the LA Galaxy getting set to take on DC United in MLS action. Hey, everybody, a very happy 4th of July, and great to have you along with us tonight for a fascinating evening on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles. And the Los Angeles Galaxy, well, they find themselves on pretty good form right now. A team that, after 4 consecutive defeats, the doldrums are setting in spring, but hope springs eternal. This is a team right now that's starting to feel it, especially going forward. And in terms of form, having only 1 defeat in their last 6, lots of confidence. However, Ziggy Schmid, the LA Galaxy head coach, says, I want more consistency, especially after a disappointing 3-3 draw away to the San Jose Earthquakes last Saturday, in which the Galaxy let a 2-goal lead slip. Now tonight, something of a home banker against DC. They find themselves last in the Eastern Conference, all the way at the bottom on 10 points through 13 games, by far and away the worst team in the league. However, brighter days ahead for the men from the nation's capital, as they've recently announced the signing of Wayne Rooney, and their very next match coming up in just 10 days will see the grand opening of their new stadium, Audi Field, ahead of a big, big summer for them. So perhaps greener pastures ahead. The Galaxy hoping that is not the case this evening, and they have a very, very good record here against DC United, a team they've only lost to once at home since 2001. So they're hoping more of that will continue, and we will continue. We're going to take a quick break here on Galaxy Radio. When we return, we'll take a closer look at both LA and DC. It's MLS right here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shasta Zaz the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
What could make your July even hotter? You in a brand new free Porsche 911 Carrera from San Manuel Casino. Galaxy fans, San Manuel Casino is giving away not 1, but 4 of these turbocharged beauties in the month of July. Simply use your Club Serrano card at any of the over 4,700 slot machines or your favorite table games, and you could be driving away in the hottest car on the road. San Manuel Casino makes July all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
It is the half point of the MLS season here in 2018 as the LA Galaxy get set to embark on match day number 17 against the last place team of the Eastern Conference, DC United. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. Christian Miles with the pregame coverage, and the LA Galaxy finding themselves on the outside looking in the 8th position in the Western Conference. 3 points, however, could lift them as high as the 5th position if all the results fall their way on a busy Saturday night on the 4th, or busy Wednesday night of the 4th of July docket here in Major League Soccer. The Galaxy on 21 points through the space of 16 games with 6 wins, 7 defeats, and 3 draws. And as I mentioned earlier, on a pretty good run of forms. Trying to find that consistency, however, is something that's been a little bit elusive. And a lot of that consistency is going to be down to the play at the back. And defensively, this is a team that has left a little bit to be desired. And Ziggy Schmidt going as far as saying, hey, you know, I was a little bit disappointed with the result at San Jose, and why wouldn't he be? This is a team that found itself up 3-1 in the first 25 minutes, found itself up, of course, in a advantageous situation, but couldn't quite get things going. But anytime you can score 3 goals on the road, as Zlatan Ibrahimovic put it, you've got to come away with all the points, and the Galaxy failed to do that. The good news, however, is they do take the season series and keep themselves very much in the playoff hunt as they look to make it back to the postseason after missing out in that dismal 2017 campaign. Now for the good news, folks. The attack, it is hitting its stride. It is kicking to gear, and let me tell you, it is not missing a single beat. 3 goals in each of the last 2 games for the Galaxy. Remember, before the World Cup break way back on June 9th, the Galaxy taking Real Salt Lake to school on 2 goals by Zlatan Ibrahimovic and 1 from Ola Kamara, resulting in a 3-0 victory for LA over Real Salt Lake. After the break, of course, the draw. Now tonight, they look to continue that great form. It's a team that is, all in all, an attacking record that has seen it amass the amount of 25 goals. Not exactly setting the world on fire, but very much has turned the corner after that disappointing run, especially here at home when they lost 4 consecutive games. Looks as though they put the worst behind them. They find themselves just 2 points in front of Minnesota United, who were victorious today in a big win for them. So putting the pressure on the Galaxy, it's time for them to answer the bell ahead of a big clash at the end of the month as things get really tricky against their big rivals, LAFC. For DC United, well, they look to have pretty much said goodbye to the MLS postseason. They come into tonight on the space of 10 points. That's 13th adrift of the 6th place Chicago Fire. A lot of time remaining, however, in the campaign. Perhaps they might be able to do the incredible and make up that ground. We shall see. A lot of team news to get to, a lot of injuries to get to today. We can tell you that we have a late scratch as Ola Kamara, who was expected to be out tonight. Well, he is available after missing last week's trip to San Jose with a calf injury. However, Ima Boateng continues to miss out, along with Sebastian Lletget. And Giovanni Dos Santos and Jonah Dos Santos, despite having their World Cup campaign come to an end this week, they are in the stadium, however, not a part of the squad tonight, and the Galaxy continue to miss out on the long-term injury problem of Rolf Felchik. All right, it's time for another quick break, but keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. When we return, we'll take a look at the first team news and break down the starting lineups. It's LA and DC, and it's only on Galaxy Radio.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
This team, after a miserable 2017, all the changes, all the big signings, just 1 point better at this very same stage than they were exactly a year ago today. So indeed, they've got to put up or shut up, and it's time for all of that potential to be realized and make some serious movement up this Western Conference ladder if they want to make it to the postseason after missing out last year. The LA Galaxy missed out the likes of Ima Boateng. The injury list has taken a toll. Ola Kamara missing out as well last week. The good news, he is available as a substitute. With that being said, it's time now to take a look at today's starting 11, presented by Casa Modelo, home of Especial and Negra quality beers since 1925. And Ziggy Schmid, he's only going to make one change from the team that drew at San Jose last week, but he's going to make a big tweak to the formation here. Tomas Hilliard-Arce will come into the defense as João Pedro drops out of the squad entirely. Hilliard-Arce will take his spot in a 3 central defender back line on the right-hand side. To the left of him will be Mikael Siani and the Norwegian Jürgen Schellbeck. Chris Pontius keeps his spot on the right-hand side of that 3-4-3 formation in midfield. Ashley Cole will get a little bit more attack-minded alongside the likes of Perry Kitchen, who will play that number 6 in that holding role. And the big change and the big wrinkle has to be Dave Romney. He started on the right-hand side of a 3-man central defense last weekend. Now he's on the left wing. He has been playing on a left-back situation since he got to the Galaxy sporadically, whether it be the likes of Bruce Sarita, Kurt Analfo, or now Ziggy Schmid. We shall see how he fares. It's a big test for this young man. And in the hole tonight, playing the proverbial number 10, is going to be Bradford Jamieson IV. Recently coming back to full fitness after an early season concussion injury. He makes just his second start of the campaign and his second after debuting in the first 11 for 2018 last weekend at San Jose. And up front in this two-pronged attack is going to be Roman Alessandrini as well as Zlatan Ibrahimovic, both of which on target last weekend up in the Bay Area. Ibrahimovic putting together another sensational performance with his fourth brace, the fourth time that he scored 2 goals in a game, and Alessandrini with an absolutely sumptuous left-footed free kick. However, the Galaxy could not take all 3 points home. For DC United and head coach Ben Olsen, they like to go with a 4-1-4-1. David Ostad, the Dane, in goal. He is yet to record a clean sheet. Jalen Robinson on the right-hand side of a 4-man backline, along with Briant Birnbaum, as well as Fisher, the Jamaican. Christopher Durkin, the young teenager. He's a phenom, folks, playing in that number 6 role. He'll play that role of stopper just in front of that back 4. On the right-hand side of the four-pronged midfield will be Zoltan Stieber, the 29-year-old Hungarian who actually appeared for his country 2 years ago at Euro 2016. And Ian Harkes, the son of the legendary DC United and U.S. men's national team captain John, will play in central midfield, making his 6th appearance of the campaign alongside the Argentine Luciano Acosta, as well as Yamil Assad. A little bit of a tweak tonight here for Ben Olsen, as Assad is expected to play more central, with Acosta reverting to a right role. And, of course, up top, a lone striker position given to Darren Maddox, the former Portland Timber and Vancouver Whitecap, has taken to his new team nicely. Thank you very much. Already scoring 7 times. He's the top goal scorer on the team alongside Yamil Assad. They can put goals in the back of the net. Their Achilles heel, however, for DC United has been allowing a lot of goals, 27 to be precise. Only 8 others in Major League Soccer coming into today's fixtures have allowed more. They'll want to fine-tune and tighten things up and look for a rare clean sheet here in Los Angeles. We shall see if they can do it. Certainly the deck is stacked against them. All in all, this is the 45th meeting, and the Galaxy quite fancy their chances. They've won 20 of the previous 44 encounters and 11 of the previous 21 encounters here at the StubHub Center. Of course, having not lost to DC United here in Southern California, going all the way back to 2005. All right, we're going to take one final timeout. However, when we return, we'll kick things off. It's LA and DC, and it's only on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. SNHU, see yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota, let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
What could make your July even hotter? You in a brand new free Porsche 911 Carrera from San Manuel Casino. Galaxy fans, San Manuel Casino is giving away not 1, but 4 of these turbocharged beauties in the month of July. Simply use your Club Serrano card at any of the over 4,700 slot machines or your favorite table games, and you could be driving away in the hottest car on the road. San Manuel Casino makes July all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large 1-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
A very happy 4th of July as the LA Galaxy looking for some winning fireworks here on Independence Day against the men appropriately from our nation's capital. It's DC United in town for the first and only meeting between these two Eastern and Western Conference rivals. The Galaxy coming in 2 places and 2 points adrift of that playoff spot currently occupied by the 6th place Vancouver Whitecaps. So results are imperative right now. Ziggy Schmid needs to get this side going and go on a summer roll. They want to qualify for the postseason for the first time since 2016. Qualifying for the postseason looks to be a bit of a reach right now for DC United. As I mentioned earlier in our pregame show, just 10 points taken from 13 games, but you've got to take that with a little bit of a grain of salt right now because the DC United team, due to the construction of their new stadium, have had to play 11 of their first 13 games on the road this season. So it's been difficult, and they've only managed to take 1 win in that stretch. Tonight puts an end to that long road run as they get set for the opening of the new Audi Field on July 14th as they get set to take on the Vancouver Whitecaps. Confirmation of the starting lineups, just 1 change tonight for Ziggy Schmid. Tomas Hilliard-Arce coming into the first 11 in a 3-4-3 setup. He comes in as João Pedro drops out of this squad. A slight rotation, however, we'll see Tomas Hilliard-Arce with his 3rd start. That will push David Romney on the left-hand side of midfield in a proverbial wing-back role as Ashley Cole drops into the center of the park alongside Perry Kitchen. And we'll see how Bradford Jamieson plays just underneath the likes of Roman Alessandrini, the Frenchman who grabbed his 3rd goal of the campaign last weekend in San Jose, and Ibrahimovic. Super Zlatan has really risen to the fore right now. 9 goals in 12 appearances, and 4 times he's managed to bag a brace in his brief MLS campaign since joining the Galaxy back on March 23rd. Ziggy Schmid, perhaps feeling a little bit of pressure, said he was, quote, disappointed, saying, hey, you get a point on the road, it's pretty good. You let a 2-goal lead slip. We've got to do better. The time is now, and Kickoff has us underway. In San Jose will be heading from east to west in their dark strip, and the LA Galaxy in their home whites with a rejigged attack. To be honest, they have been listed as playing a 4-2-3-1. However, it's been more like 3 at the back, and a spry start here on the left-hand side from Yamil Assad. Lays it off to the center of the park right now for Ian Harkes. And wide, and a strong beginning here for Zoltan Stieber and DC United as his angled cross is sent out of play, and it will be a goal kick here for David Bingham. You have to say a strong start, absolutely imperative right now for the LA Galaxy. We know their problems when they do concede first, which has happened on 8 occasions in their first 16 games. They've lost 7 of those 8 games and just 1 win, so they need to start off on a fine foot, just like they did last weekend away to San Jose when Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored on the minute mark exactly, scoring the 5th fastest goal in Major League Soccer history. Galaxy with their first spell of possession, rather short-lived, pops out wide for Luciano Acosta wearing the number 10. He'll play wide on the left as Assad drifts centrally. Usually those two flip-flop those roles with Assad playing on the outside. But it doesn't come as a positive this time for DC, so a throw inside Galaxy territory for the hosts. 4 wins and 4 defeats here at the StubHub Center. Certainly room for improvement, but the good news is they've already surpassed the win total for the entire of 2017 when they only found 3 victories last year. Long angled ball out of play, throw in for DC. Linking up nicely to the top is Yamil Assad, the Argentine. Laying it up for Darren Maddox, the Jamaican who played his college soccer for Caleb Porter at the University of Akron. Perry Kitchen, though, another University of Akron alum, able to get his foot onto it. Actually a college teammate of Darren Maddox on that 2010 NCAA title-winning team. Ashley Cole with a touchback and the first touch of the game for the Norwegian. Big center half, Jürgen Skjelbæk. Here's Dave Romney. Everybody getting a touch early on. The Galaxy trying to establish some rhythm and possession. Ziggy Schmidt saying, you know, we've been better in possession. We want to be a possession team. We've got to be better on the ball and just quit making those basic mistakes. And they give it away now, far side. O'Neal Fisher, the Jamaican, playing it up now for Acosta, and the Argentine cuts in on Tomas Hilliard Arce. Good overlapping run from Darren Maddox, who blows right past Hilliard Arce. Could have gone to ground and gotten a penalty kick, but he keeps his feet. Nutmegs Hilliard Arce, but the Stanford rookie recovers well in the end. Well, they've had some joy in the early stages, just 3 minutes in. We've seen a couple of moves and forays down the left-hand side of that DC attack. Play stop. The foul is Fisher, very slow to get up. About 15 yards inside the Galaxy half. He's a tricky prospect, Darren Maddox, who nearly got the better of Tomas Hilliard Arce. Credit the positioning of the Galaxy rookie. So the first free kick of the game given to the visitors. Only found the back of the net 13 times this year. Far and away the least potent attack in Major League Soccer. They don't offer much going forward. And it's repelled easily. Gathered on the left-hand side by Michael Ciani. Is not coming off his most auspicious performance last weekend against the San Jose Earthquakes. Partially at fault on San Jose's second goal and gave away the penalty, which led to Chris Wondolowski's equalizer late in the second half, just before full time. Jockeying for position in the center is Romney, losing out. Well won by Ian Hark, showing signs of his father, but possession very short-lived. It is Kitchen, the former DC United man, only too happy to oblige. New side for Jürgen Skjelbæk. David Romney just crossing midfield now. No real urgency right now, but a very high line, you could say, from DC United as Bradford Jamieson finally gets a touch, supported by the captain, Ashley Cole. Still going strong at 37 years of age. It's a decent cross on the left for Romney and a cross for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who volleys it home, muscles off his defender. Ibra Kadabra does it again. 1-0 to the Galaxy. What a strike. And the Super Swede continues to amaze. Double digits, his 10th goal of the season. He could do no wrong, make it 5 in his last 3. It was a lovely ball in and space for David Romney. No pressure on the ball. And Ibrahimovic just manhandles O'Neal Fisher and volleys it home. A complete mismatch and the deftest of touches from the former AC Milan, Barcelona, Juve, and PSG man. Pure class for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And credit David Romney with a sumptuous ball in as he collects his second assist of the season. A real simple goal, but very poorly defended, you could say, by DC United, who concede for the 22nd time this season. And just the beginning that the Galaxy wanted, similar to what we saw last weekend up in the Bay Area. Absorbed some of that early pressure, some good forays forward from DC, but a swift response, and scoring goals has not been a problem. It's been letting him in that's really plagued the Galaxy throughout the campaign. Conceded 26 times, only 10 others in Major League Soccer have allowed more goals coming into today. The Galaxy certainly does bode well for them when they do score that first goal. They've won 5 of their 7 games, unbeaten in those 7. So everything going according to plan, but a lot of soccer remaining to be played. The goal recorded on the 5th minute. Back to David Bingham. He's coming off a tough performance against his former side last weekend. Actually did well to save the first penalty kick, only to see Chris Wondolowski put in the rebound on the first San Jose goal. Actually gave his old buddy David Bingham a little bit of a verbal dressing down. Some choice comments while Bingham was on the floor in despair. So the play stoppage tonight. Some goal-scoring fireworks early on here on the 4th of July. Poor ball in the center of the park now, and Galaxy win it back. Roman Alessandrini on the burst, squares it across, looking for Ibrahimovic. It's Roman Alessandrini to Ibra, who volleys it. This time with the right, had to extend high, but it goes wide. They are tearing DC United apart. And the men from the Eastern Conference looking very disorganized and fortunate not to have succumbed their second in the space of 4 minutes. Poorly cleared at the back by Frederic Briand, as well as Steve Birnbaum, who formed the spine or that heart of that DC defense. What kind of a response will we see from United? Stepping forward is Sionic, bounces back safely into the gloves of David Bingham. But not the start that DC United wanted. We mentioned when the Galaxy scored first, 5 wins and 2 draws in those 7 games. When DC allowed that first strike, it makes it really tough for them. They have yet to win in 6 games, tasting defeat 4 times. Here's Romney once again, trying to find the supply line. Links up once again with Ibrahimovic. It goes into the left-hand corner, just muscled down. That time by the stocky challenge of Frederic Briand, the big 6'3" French defender. So throw in for Romney now. This is Bradford Jameson. Good looking cross. In comes Alessandrini, whose right-footed volley just found that inside channel, beating Fisher to it. And make that Chris Pontius. These long searching balls in the box paying dividends. As Pontius came all the way across on the right-hand side of midfield. He's really come to life as of late. Had that header that led to the first thunderous volley last weekend for Ibrahimovic on that first-minute goal. He's been a real fighter. He's found a pretty good relationship and understanding with Ibrahimovic. Near side, the Galaxy win it back. Here's Mikhail Siani, the French defender. Trying to pick out Ibrahimovic, cut out by the right back, Jalen Robinson. It's a foul on Bradford Jameson IV, who brings down Christopher Durkin, the young 18-year-old, part of that DC United youth setup, which has raised so many eyebrows throughout the years. Not just Durkin, but Jalen Robinson coming through the DC youth system. Long angle ball, picking out Acosta. Great first touch. Tried to beat Hilliard Arce on the inside channel. The rookie sends it back to Bingham, who pops it up. Pontius trying to get to it. Here's Siani. And gets himself caught. He's got to be careful here. They appeal for the handball, and that's exactly what they're going to get. An extra touch from Siani. Didn't need to take it, and it's put DC in an advantageous spot here on the dead ball. About 35 yards away. Acosta stands over it. The little Argentine, along with Emil Assad. 2 countrymen, no doubt, conspiring in their native tongue. So it will be Assad who belts one in, straight in to Bingham. And it was Birnbaum who ghosted in behind the defense. The Galaxy really dodged a bullet there. It was an angled ball in from the left-hand side of the DC attack. And well, a matter of inches, we're looking at a 1-1 game as Birnbaum nearly had his first strike of the season. Not the best of bargain. The Galaxy trying to play the trap and inching forward on that free kick, but it didn't quite come off as the flag was down. Here's Jalen Robinson on the right-hand side for DC United, who, despite some good success in the first 3 minutes going down the left, have really struggled for any sense of cohesion and a good spell going forward. Just trying to get some possession going is the name of the game right now. Maddox drops back into his own half. The Galaxy win it back. Romney for Jamison. This is Ashley Cole playing in that central midfield role. Not the first time he's done that. Spent some time last year playing for Kurt Analfo in that role. Also Ziggy Schmidt as well. So he's not totally foreign to that spot, despite spending most of his career on the left-hand side. Back to Siani. Shelbeck, clever ball now for the former DC man, Kitchen. Bradford Jamison under some pressure, but did well to dig it out. And it goes out wide on the right-hand side into DC territory for Chris Pontius. Another former DC man as well. Two well-traveled veterans as Cole locates Romney on the left-hand side. Keeps it in, and a good first touch from Romney. Chance for him to show off his attacking exploits, perhaps, tonight. We shall see. He's not going to get up and down like an Ashley Cole, but he can provide some good crossing ability. And that one given away. Free kick from just behind. Robinson was fouled. Now the World Cup break over. The Galaxy right back in the thick of it right now. And a busy time of year for them. 3 games in 8 days. Remember, Saturday they have that clash against Columbus for a week break, and then they travel to the East Coast against New England. And the game just a few days later at Philadelphia on the 21st, before the big derby El Tráfico clash for the first time ever away to LAFC on the 26th of July. So some tough games coming up. They want to enter that stretch very much in positive fashion with maximum points this evening. Here is Yamil Assad, former Vélez Sarsfield man. Played his soccer over at Atlanta United last year. Worked out a agreement with Atlanta as well as his former side Vélez, where he could come over on loan. He's really paid huge dividends, finding the back of the net on 7 occasions. But here's Ibrahimovic. Great holding play in the center circle. Locates Pontius wide on the right-hand side. He'll be supported in the DC half by Perry Kitchen. And it comes central for Ashley Cole, who gets the support of Skjelvik. Romney wide on the left. A little bit deeper now from DC United. Like to go with that 4-1-4-1 with Maddox as the lone striker. Durkin in that holding role. Just behind Luciano Acosta, and rather Assad and Ian Harkes. So the Galaxy win it back in their own half. Cole looking long on the diagonal for Pontius, who gets ahead to it. An adroit header. Ibrahimovic with an acre of space now, about 35 yards from goal. It's Ibra. It took a deflection, I believe, on the way out. Corner kick for the Galaxy. And it might have been heading goalward if it was not for the deflection that time in midfield for Christopher Durkin. So we'll see what the Galaxy can conjure up on their first corner. Roman Alessandrini on the far side. It certainly suits his left foot. Ibra found that pocket of space between midfield and defense and let it rip. Sailed well high to David Osted's goal. No doubt the Swede, very much one of the chief targets in here, as Hilliard Arce and Siani have come forward. It's Alessandrini, and the punch from Osted drops to Perry Kitchen, who gives it a lash and sends it all the way up to about row Z, almost to the second deck. To say it was not well hit would be an understatement. Now, folks, while we've got a moment, LA Galaxy season ticket membership deposits for the 2019 MLS season are now available. Fans who place a $50 deposit can ensure access to prime seating locations at the best rates. Place your deposit today and receive a complimentary scarf. Visit lagalaxy.com/since96 for more info. And the Galaxy right back on it in possession. Angled ball for Romney on the left-hand side, cut out by Robinson. This is Stieber, the Hungarian designated player. As DC anxiously await the debut of Wayne Rooney, who has made his way stateside. Former Man United and Everton star, signing for DC last week, made it official, and he will make his debut on the 14th against Vancouver in that opening of their new stadium. They are no doubt very much looking forward to it. It's a team that really needs something, needs a lift. Had a miserable 2017. They finished dead last in the East on 32.7 adrift at the bottom. Back to Osted. High pressure from Alessandrini. Locates the likes of Briand. Here's Robinson. Trying to play it out of the right fullback position. Wheeling and dealing now is Durkin. The young teenager looks the part. Here's Ian Hart, the former Wake Forest Demon Deacon. A little bit more defense-minded than his father. Certainly has that same gait and class about his game as Assad plays it wide. It's Acosta who fires from about 16 yards. No problem, though. Really lacked any power as it was kept low on the floor, and an easy save for Bingham. Interesting note on David Bingham. That's his 63rd save coming into tonight. Only one other keeper has made more saves than the Galaxy stopper, and that on 89 shots faced, also the second most in the league. So he's been a busy man. Had some shaky starts at the beginning, but he has really settled into his new home after 7 years at San Jose. So DC behind O'Neal Fisher. That negative ball played back to the keeper, Osted. Pressure from Alessandrini is reverted to that right-sided roll, along with Pontius. Claimed in the center now for Stieber. This is Robinson. He'll deal it back for Briand. Good interplay there, but it's nicely cut out by Skjelvik to intercept. Alessandrini just turns the corner and beats Briand for pace. The two Frenchmen going at it right there. Alessandrini trying to angle one in, but overhits it entirely for Ibrahimovic. Easily caught by Osted, the former Vancouver Whitecap. And here comes Chris Pontius, who has that goal kick intercepted by Tomas Hilliard-Arce. Pontius looks just behind Ibrahimovic on the cross. Good to see the Galaxy playing to Ibrahimovic's strengths. Getting that ball out wide, sending those crosses in. He's in that big 6'5" frame to very good effect. Traffic central now for DC. Back to Osted, the keeper. Only that one shot on target. Nothing too serious, however. 20 minutes gone. DC trailing the Galaxy on the strike from who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic off a lovely volley on the cross from David Romney. And he continues to set MLS alight after a distinguished career in Europe. Ibra, of course, getting set for his 37th birthday in about 3 months' time. He's still got it. Meanwhile, DC looking to go long. Hilliard-Arce intercepts with Acosta on his back. Safely back to Bingham. Out of the high pressure now. Wide on the right-hand side for Tomas Hilliard-Arce. And Bradford Jamieson just had one over his back that time. It was Christopher Durkin a little overzealous. But the Galaxy keep possession on the throw-in. Galaxy 10 unbeaten against DC United here at the StubHub Center. Ibrahimovic wide on the right, squares it across, but Steve Birnbaum is there for DC. Part of that tandem at the back alongside Briand. And thumped away by O'Neal Fisher. But only as far as Hilliard-Arce, who sets up camp inside the DC half at a whistle away from the ball. Free kick for DC. The referee tonight, by the way, 49-year-old Romanian-born Silviu Petrescu. Very experienced, now in his 13th year as an MLS referee. So back to David Olstad at DC, looking to build out of the back. Their distribution has really been lacking. Long ball trying to pick out Maddox, who's muscled off it by Ciani, but his header out of play. So a throw-in just in front of Ziggy Schmidt in the Galaxy half for DC. And Ciani very slow to get up. Such a hulking presence is Michael Ciani. Missed a few games with injury earlier this year. See if he can continue mentioned the injury problems for the Galaxy. Thought they were going to be without Ola Kamara, but he's made the bench tonight after recovering from a calf strain. Not fully fit. And of course, Heba Boateng continues to nurse a hamstring problem, which he sustained last month while on U.S. Open Cup duty against the Portland Timbers. Both of those players not featuring last week in San Jose. So DC behind Fisher, wide on their left-hand side. Central for Ian Harkes. Locates the little Acosta now, back for Assad. Just trying to play that role of distributor in that number 8 position. Make those late runs. They've got one here. Here's Briand invited forward as the Galaxy absorb the pressure. Maddox drops off wide on the right-hand side. Assad can't dig it out, but the Argentine does well. Sent out for Briand. Links up nicely with Zoltan Stieber. Squares it across, and Siani just gets a foot in to send it outside the penalty area and relieves the pressure for the time being. The throw now for DC as it goes off of David Romney. As we hit the midway point of half number 1. Happy to have you along here, wherever you may be. Galaxy Radio, I'm Christian Miles. 17th game of the season, exactly at the halfway point. The Galaxy trying to improve upon a 6 win, 7 defeat, and 3 draw record on 21 points, 2 adrift of the Vancouver Whitecaps, 1 adrift of 7th place Houston Dynamo. The win is of the essence, and a lot of people calling this a home banker. There are no easy games right now, and this is a DC team that's got some confidence. They did lose 3-2 last week at New England, 2 goals from Assad. But with Wayne Rooney coming in, expected to bolster the attack in that new stadium, they've got a whole new optimistic outlook. They can't keep possession, however, and LA win it back. Here's Romney on the left, drops it back for a withdrawn Roman Alessandrini, who locates the Englishman, Ashley Cole. Wide for Pontius on the right. Really in no hurry, drops it off for Perry Kitchen. It's a methodical spell of possession right now for the Galaxy. Trying to work their way against 5 of the midfield and 4 at the back. That diagonal ball touched in. It's Chris Pontius firing and hitting. It's a golazo, folks. It's absolutely exquisite, and it doesn't get any better than that. Chris Pontius with a moment of brilliance. The Galaxy double up. It's LA 2 and DC 0. Wow. That is how you do it. And biting the hand that used to feed him is Chris Pontius. The former DC United man grabs his 3rd goal of the campaign, his best since signing for the Galaxy. Hit it with that first touch on that right foot, put it on his left, just outside the penalty box. Rounds his way to O'Neal Fisher, who's having a day to forget on the left-hand side of his DC defense. What a wonderful hit from Chris Pontius. Had the assist on Saturday for Ibrahimovic, and this time the provider plays the role of finisher. And the Galaxy right on track on the 25th minute. What a strike. 2 very good goals. And in all honesty, the goals last week pretty good as well. We know Galaxy can score them, but this is an attack that everyone expected more out of early on. But now that they've had a chance to gel and play for about 3 months, it's starting to click. That's for sure, but it's intercepted. Here comes DC. Acosta for an onside. Darren Maddox cuts it back. Maddox fires. Great block, though, from Jorgen Skjelvik. Disaster averted for the time being. DC right back to work behind the little Acosta. Just 5'3", threads it through. Stieber opens up, and the Galaxy beaten a swift response within a minute. DC claw one back. Zoltan Stieber grabs his 3rd goal of the campaign on a lovely ball from Acosta. The Galaxy defense absolutely bamboozled. Bingham just got a foot to it, but it was on that right-hand side of the DC attack just outside the 6-yard box, fully outstretched, but credit Stieber. Some great movement off the ball and a lovely, well-weighted pass from Acosta. The Hungarian opens up his hips, hits it with that left, and the Galaxy kiss their clean sheet goodbye. 2-1 and new life for the visitors. And it seems to be a tale of the familiar tape so far. So Stieber on target. Well-traveled Hungarian who's had 10 clubs in 10 years. A former Aston Villa and Hamburg man. So DC team, we mentioned their problems going forward. 13 goals this season, but as of late, it's really started to click slightly. They've scored in each of their last 9 games. Held goalless only once this season. That's not going to happen tonight. As we mentioned, coming into tonight, just the 13 goals. Dead last in MLS. Make it 14 now. That will really lift their confidence. But a recurring theme for the Galaxy. So Ziggy Schmidt making an interesting change, perhaps. He's conferring on the sideline with Baggio Husidic. As Uhimovic steals it, foul from behind by Durkin, hand on the shoulder from about 25 yards away. And it's going to be a yellow card for the DC teenager who becomes a first-man caution. Durkin collecting his 3rd yellow card of the campaign on the breakaway from Zlatan. Ibrahimovic appealing that, hey, it might have been the last man rule, but it might be a bit of a stretch as DC did have another defender back. No doubt about it. Clearly a foul against Durkin. So make it about 28, 30 yards away for Roman Alessandrini. Does set up nicely for that sweet left foot of his, which found the back of the net last week, and he might go for it here. Now he'll soft it up, and it's Ciani who comes out, belted home. Pontius doubles up. 2 goals in 4 minutes for Chris Pontius. But wait, the referee might call it back. A yellow card for dissent for Perry Kitchen. Michael Ciani appears to have clattered into David Ostedt. The goal is going to be wiped aside. So a foul on Ciani, who clatters into Ostedt, and it will be a free kick inside the penalty area for DC. Ciani was onside and just goes in, and you have to say he had a chance at that ball equally as Ostedt does. He rises and just bumps into him. We do have the luxury of the replay, and if that one goes to VAR, one might think it might be overturned. Meanwhile, the substitution, it's Bradford Jamieson IV who comes off. This is not a good sign. Young man has had his problems with concussion injury, which he sustained in preseason, and he comes off on the half-hour mark. So Husidic steps in, and this will tweak things just a bit. And that will cause a change in midfield as Jamieson, perhaps it's tactical from Ziggy Schmidt, but certainly Bradford Jamieson very slow to get off and clutching his head, not a good sign. So let's see how Husidic slots into things. For the time being, the Galaxy down to 10 men as Ciani is out. He's being treated by the medical staff. So Ashley Cole is dropped into the center of defense alongside Jurgen Sjælvik and Tomas Hilliard-Arce. As Romney drops off to support on the left-hand side, DC in possession behind Stieber. Here's Acosta. Young Argentine who really threaded that pass through brilliantly. The Galaxy able to win it back, however. That long ball trying to pick out Ibrahimovic. And DC get it back. Maddox wide for Stieber. So a throw in for LA. And play stop. Siani still receiving treatment by the Galaxy medical staff. They're temporarily down to 10 men. He'll have to change his shirt as well due to some blood spillage. Interesting to see what the referee might have spotted. From our vantage point, it didn't appear to be much wrong with that challenge from Siani on Osted. He's got as much right to that ball as the keeper. Referee Silvio Petrescu not seeing it as such. Wheeling and dealing in the center of the park now is Ian Harks as DC get it back. Streaking down the left-hand side is Fisher. Assad. Acosta for Durkin. Part of that U.S. youth setup is Christopher Durkin, the under-20 level, and actually represented the United States at the under-17 World Cup last year in India. Birnbaum now for Assad, who's dropped central. Harks on the turn as it makes its way into Galaxy territory. Had some good build-up. Not much penetration, however, for DC. Stieber trying to put an end to that. Wide on the right is Robinson. Makes the run, stretches out the Galaxy defense. Harks, Acosta. Good first touch from the little Argentine. Some tidy passing right now from DC, and it all comes undone. Commentators curse as they say, just when you want to praise them, they cough it up. Wide on the right for Pontius, the most recent of LA goal scorers. And a foul is Roman Alessandrini, bringing down O'Neal Fisher. Pleads his case. I'll make that Chris Pontius. Pontius does bring a very good two-way presence, and that's why Ziggy Schmidt is stuck with him on the right-hand side. Offers as much going forward as he does going back. He'll track, he'll mark, he'll do the dirty work. Here's Steve Birnbaum, who grew up in Southern California in Newport. Played his club soccer for the legendary program Pateadores. Harks dropping off is LA show a little high pressure. Kitchen pressuring Osted. DC trying to pass out of it behind Robinson on this near touch line. Costa drops into his own half, head up. Long searching ball, and out comes Bingham to the edge of his area, who read it well. Shows some good judgment, David Bingham, when to come off his line. Beautiful touch from Romney. Ibrahimovic for Husidic. You can't quite get there. The Swede has the run from Alessandrini on that right-hand side. Here is the Frenchman trying to stretch that DC defense. Goes 1v1 against Fisher. Crosses in. A great ball from Alessandrini, but no one at that near post. It drops. It's Alessandrini. Has it blocked by Birnbaum. Kitchen keeps it going. Wide for Pontius. Deep inside that attacking third. He'll get support now as it comes to midfield for Michael Siani, who's come back on the pitch. And it's back to 11v11. Pontius. Hilliard Arce for Perry Kitchen as they look to build. They need to be tidier in possession, and they are. Husidic, who's come out wide on the right-hand side. Ibrahimovic waiting. Husidic's low square ball cut out by Birnbaum. And there is Ian Harks to restore order on DC's behalf. But once again, just all too short-lived is Siani able to claim it at the center of the field. Here's David Romney. Onside on the run in from the inside channel. Ashley Cole squares it across. It was intended for Pontius, or rather Alessandrini, but just behind the Frenchman. And it'll come out at play. Hey, Galaxy fans, save time and skip the lines of the new LA Galaxy app. With the Galaxy app, fans can purchase concessions and merchandise directly from their seat. Download the Galaxy app on the iTunes and at Google Play stores today. Quick throw. Durkin. Assad. Looking to get him to offer more up going forward in that new central role. Perhaps sensing a matchup as they might have expected David Romney right inside of that 3-back formation for the Galaxy, trying to exploit some pace maybe. It's not the case as Ziggy Schmid throwing a curveball to everybody. And Hilliard Arce just hits it long, gives it away unnecessarily for Fisher. He's only too happy to oblige. Here's the goal scorer, Stiebe. Acosta, by the way, picking up his 7th assist of the season earlier. He's very much the creative fulcrum in that DC attack. Don't look like a team that's last in the Eastern Conference, that's for sure, at least going forward. As they drop it back for Hilliard Arce. Cole in central midfield. They'll bypass him as Usidic drops deep, supported by the Galaxy captain Ashley Cole. Squares it for Shelvek out wide on the left-hand side, and crossing midfield in stride is Romney. Short ball for Alessandrini. Heavy on the touch, but keeps it in play. Wide on the left. Good interplay as Romney comes out wide. Flag is down. Good-looking cross. It's there for Husidic just behind the Bosnian-born midfield. Intercepted. Romney on the edge of the box. Leaves it off. Zlatan Ibrahimovic trying to thread the needle, but couldn't quite do it. It drops for Perry Kitchen, who goes up and over the top, and it's headed away by DC's Jalen Robinson. And here comes United. Maddox. Haven't seen much of him. I tell you what, he's got afterburners, folks. He can get in behind, and that's why he plays on the edge as that lone striker. Good work from Harks. Eludes the challenge from Kitchen. DC keep possession at midfield for Stiebe. It's come out wide for Fisher. A little more advanced, and Assad comes out on the left, just behind Pontius. Into the Galaxy defensive third is the Argentine. He fires, and it's a good block from Pontius, claimed by Alessandrini. And a chance for the Galaxy to break, but not a lot of numbers forward. Alessandrini. Oh, brilliant ball from Husidic. The movement to be applauded from the Galaxy. Sometimes it's so silky smooth. They can put some great moves together and some slick passing with the best of them. Back to Siani now. Extended pressure from United. Cole steps into the circle now, into the DC half, but Alessandrini has his pocket picked by the crafty Ian Harks. Birnbaum. Harks. Continuing that family tradition of playing for DC United, where his father won 2 MLS Cups. The very first year of MLS in '96, 2 years later. Acosta strides into the Galaxy half, dropping deep as Stiebe. They have the width on the right-hand side for Jalen Robinson, the DC United youth product. In the local DC area as well. Maddox for Acosta. It's methodical now. Good possession in the middle third. They creep their way toward that Galaxy goal. Maddox closed down by Ashley Cole, has acquitted himself well in central midfield. Siani muscles off the likes of Harks. Galaxy win it back. Alessandrini can't control, and it goes right back to DC. Assad trying to thread the needle. It's Maddox who fires. And that one just wide. I think Bingham nearly got a touch, and it's going to come out for a Galaxy goal kick. Good movement here to release Maddox, who fires just wide. While we've got a moment, you can join Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Sebastian Lletget, and the rest of the Galaxy as they welcome the return of Giassi Zardes and the Columbus Crew to StubHub next Saturday, coming up on July 7th here at 7:30. Be there to witness all the action and secure your tickets before they're gone at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Great movement there. Just went under Birnbaum, or rather David Bingham. Just firing wide. They haven't had their shooting boots on tonight. Just the one save in the first half for David Bingham, and that was on a tame effort from Luciano Acosta. Good spell of possession, though, in the last 10 minutes for DC. Starting to boss things in that department. possession, but not a lot of penetration. Harks for Durkin. Part of that midfield 2 setup. DC United team, remember, playing all but 2 of their games on their travels on a 4-match winless run. 2 draws and 2 defeats in that space. Draws, of course, coming against the likes of Toronto and LAFC, coinciding with losses at New England and Seattle in that run. Well, we've got a moment. Galaxy fans, pack your bags and join the Galaxy on the road with the Alaska Airlines road trip package. The first fans to purchase their discounted flight to Seattle will receive a Galaxy neck pillow and a travel bag while supplies last. To purchase your flight or learn more about discounted away travel, visit lagalaxy.com/flyalaska. Free kick for the Galaxy as we head into the later stages of the first half. Some attractive stuff, some open play. Not the best of defending, but both of these two have offered some good movement and passing going forward. Some nice interplay as well. So the Galaxy will be told to retake their free kick. As the fans roar to life, great crowd on hand tonight at the StubHub Center. A very happy 4th of July on an evening when the United States celebrates its 242nd birthday. And some attacking fireworks to boot between these two. Skelvet standing over just inside the DC bench. Picks out Ibrahimovic, brings it down, but maybe a handball on Ibrahimovic. Showed a little too much of it. Might have been a push-off as well on Maddox. Referee caught him red-handed. Safe to say, Zlatan doesn't agree with the call. So final minute plus added on time here at StubHub. This one far from assured, and the Galaxy far from being home and dry. They'll have the throw in here. About 10 yards inside the DC half. Pontius for Ibrahimovic. This is Kitchen for Cole, just inside the center circle. Wheels it out for Shelbeck. It passes the halfway line for Romney further upfield. He's enjoying that time playing in that advanced role tonight. Here's Kitchen in that pocket of space. Didn't see Maddox from behind him, but just sidestepped his old college buddy. Here's Ibrahimovic, looks long, fires one in. Great looking cross, trying to pick out Usidic, but it's tended to by Felix Briand. French defender did really well, and we can confirm 1 minute of stoppage time will be added on. Not a lot of time left for either to mount a serious challenge before the break. Keep it right here. We'll get you updated on all the scores at halftime and 5 games on the midweek docket here on the 4th of July. As MLS is back following its brief hiatus due to the World Cup, which is all the way down to the quarterfinals. Here's Ashley Cole. Is there one last punch to throw for the Galaxy? Cole keeps possession. Siani now. Wide to the right. Pontius for Ibrahimovic, is all people, who's dropped all the way into his own half, and he loses possession. Sticks that hand up, and I believe he caught Acosta, but it's going to be halftime as the referee blows the whistle, so no foul against Ibrahimovic, and that's going to do it. Started off in dream fashion for the Galaxy for the second game running, and the second time in the space of 5 days, a goal inside the first 5 minutes, and once again, it was Zlatan Ibrahimovic with a lovely volley off the cross from David Romney. Chris Pontius doubling up 20 minutes later to make it 2-0, but then just 1 minute after that, it was Zoltan Stieber taking off a lovely ball through from Luciano Acosta to cut the deficit in half. One first-half substitution is Bradford Jamieson had to come off. He was replaced by Baggio Husidic, so still 2 subs left for Ziggy Schmid and plenty of soccer ahead. Halftime here at the StubHub Center. LA 2, DC United 1.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
And we welcome you back to the StubHub Center here in Carson, California. We've got a pretty good one on hand. The LA Galaxy finding itself up 2-1 over visiting DC United in the first and only meeting between these two. The halftime report, of course, is brought to you by StubHub. Hey, fans, the next time you want to grab Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. Not only will you find the seats you love whenever you want, you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. So do yourself a favor and go get the StubHub app today. The Galaxy folks could not have started in any better fashion as they found themselves on the scoreboard inside of 5 minutes for the second game running. Zlatan Ibrahimovic taking advantage of a lovely ball played in by David Romney, who collects his second assist of the season. Zlatan now moving into double digits with his 10th strike. The Galaxy had some great spells here. After that 3-minute foray to start things off from DC United, the Galaxy took over, bossed a lot of the possession, had some good long balls put in, and able to put together some good chances. However, It was DC who managed to get a foot back in the game and establish some order in terms of possession, but I'm sure for Ben Olsen, he'll want more penetration and he wants to create more quality opportunities. This is a DC team that only managed to put one shot on target heading into the halftime break, so I'm sure that's one of the areas that he'll want to target for improvement. In converse to the Galaxy, who had numerous opportunities, especially in the first 20 minutes or so. All right, keep it right here. Our halftime show rolls on. It's Ibra and company taking care of business so far and looking to stretch their unbeaten run to the span of 4 games in Major League Soccer. 2-1 at the break. Stick around. There's more halftime show coming up next right here on Galaxy Radio.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
What could make your July even hotter? You in a brand new free Porsche 911 Carrera from San Manuel Casino. Galaxy fans, San Manuel Casino is giving away not 1, but 4 of these turbocharged beauties in the month of July. Simply use your Club Serrano card at any of the over 4,700 slot machines or your favorite table games, and you could be driving away in the hottest car on the road. San Manuel Casino makes July all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
And we welcome you back to this StubHub Center here in Carson, California, as the Galaxy look for their 5th win in 9 home games here at the halfway point of the campaign and trying to keep themselves in the Western Conference playoff race. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy, with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, and California dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. Happy to have you along, and the LA Galaxy trying to find some consistency, and atone after dropping 2 points away to the San Jose Earthquakes last weekend when they let that 2-goal lead slip, and now the rebuilding process begins. However, this attack continues to set MLS alight, especially as of late. As we check on our halftime stats in terms of shots, the Galaxy outshooting this DC United team by 7-6. Just 2 of those shots on target, but they've made the most of them, scoring on both of those. And Galaxy might want to target a little bit more room for improvement as far as possession goes, as DC have had 56%, just a shade better on the ball. And, of course, just one corner for the Galaxy, none, but 11 fouls for LA to just 3 for DC, despite the fact that DC United has seen Durkin booked along with LA and former DC United man Perry Kitchen. That's where we stand. A busy day in Major League Soccer. As we mentioned, it's one of 5 games, and the Galaxy can take solace in the fact that Minnesota United beat Toronto FC by 4-3. Not good news, though, however, as FC Dallas took care of Atlanta. This is actually good news for DC United. Colorado and Seattle going at it as well. And later, of course, it will be Real Salt Lake rounding it out against Sporting Kansas City. Some key games going on in terms of both teams' prospects for playoff soccer come the end of the campaign as we get set for the second half stretch. So good play from the Galaxy, but some room for improvement here. You'd have to say a tweak of the formation and personnel has kept things going pretty well. We'll see what happens in the second half. Stick around. LA and DC, the second half, next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's, a partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
And a welcome back to the StubHub Center for the second half between the LA Galaxy and DC United. Happy 4th of July, everybody. 3 games in 8 days, and the Galaxy looking to extend their unbeaten run to 4 games in Major League Soccer and usurp the likes of the Houston Dynamo and the Vancouver Whitecaps to put themselves in the top 6 and into playoff contention. Happy to have you along tonight on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles. Wherever you may be, this has been a good one. The Galaxy got out to a dream start. Goals in the first 25 minutes from Ibrahimovic and Chris Pontius. Only to see Zoltan Stieber grab one back on the 26th minute for DC. So the second half is underway. Is there a way back for DC? And can LA emerge victorious? That is the question. LA start us off. Long searching ball for Ibrahimovic. Drops back wide for Cole, who locates Pontius. Two goal scorers combining to decent effect. As Ashley Cole in that central midfield role, performing well. Here's Romney's cross, and it'll be cut out by the DC defender, Frederic Briand. A throw in here for LA. 2 shots on target, 2 goals for the Galaxy. Efficient in front of goal, no doubt about the ability for this team to score goals. Well, then, of course, being done without the likes of Ola Kamara on the field. He is available as a substitute after missing out on last weekend's visit to San Jose with a calf strain. All kinds of attacking firepower as this one lasts off of Briand, who continues to duel with his countryman, Roman Alessandrini. Alessandrini leaves it wide. Romney giving chase now. Ashley Cole full steam ahead and ushered to safety by Durkin, who gives up 19 years to his opponent, Ashley Cole. Wasn't even born when Ashley started his senior career back in the day for Arsenal. The glory days of Thierry Henry. That invincible side that went through a Barclays Premier League campaign, unbeaten in 2003, 2004. A feat that's never been replicated, never been done either. And that before Ashley went on to chase further silverware with Chelsea, winning the Champions League 6 years ago with the Blues. Here's Pontius in possession, drops it back for the rookie Hilliard Arce. The one change from the team that drew last weekend. João Pedro dropping out of the team today. Ozzy Hasidic can't get to it as he was a first half sub for Bradford Jamieson. So the free kick for Ashley Cole looks for Ibrahimovic. Those two have already combined for 2 goals this season. Here's Romney, squares it across, volleyed from Ibrahimovic, who took it out of midair. Great ball across from Dave Romney. You got to feed the lion, they say. No chance that he's not going to hit that. Dare to be brilliant is what Ziggy Schmidt has said, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic definitely has no problem doing just that. Immense confidence in his immense ability. Perhaps some naysayers predicting that Ibrahimovic was past it. The old proverbial MLS rest home signing. He's proved them all wrong. Not only has he amassed 10 goals in his brief stint in the United States, he's also chipped in with 3 assists. Had a hand in 13 of the Galaxy's 27 strikes, and that's after missing out on the first 4 games of the season. Here's Ibrahimovic going to work on this DC defense, whirling and falling to the pitch. Assad gets it inside his own half, trying to get some possession going here. Wide for Stieber. He's closed down by Romney, playing a little more advanced, still 3 at the back. Call it what you will. It was a 3-4-1-2 coming into today. Same tactical setup as Husidic is slotted directly in a like-for-like replacement for Bradford Jamieson, but very different characters. Husidic more accustomed to play a defensive role in the center of the park. It's come out wide. Acosta has been the creative engine. Assad looked to have swapped roles with his countryman at the beginning of this one. Jalen Robinson now. DC trying to mount something of consequence is the orange-booted right back, locate Stiebe. Short passing game. At times very tidy. Not a lot of end product out of it. Durkin goes out wide just inside the Galaxy half. Here's Robinson looking to the center for a withdrawn Maddox, who beats his old college teammate to a Kitchen, but he picks his pocket. Galaxy get possession back. Well won from Barry Kitchen. That's what he's there for, to win those balls. But Alessandrini trying to locate Zlatan Ibrahimovic, has his pocket picked by Ian Harkes. Harkes making just his 3rd start of the campaign and his 6th appearance. Former Mac Herman winner. For those of you not familiar with the Mac Herman Award, it's the college soccer equivalent to the Heisman Trophy. Wide on the right. Acosta for Stiebe. Here is the Argentine Acosta. And it's easy pickings for Hilliard Arce. Did well to hold the line, keep his position. He finds its way to Chris Pontius, who looks up for Ibrahimovic, who loses out to Birnbaum on the header. Here's the former Cal Golden Bear. He's hacked down from behind by Roman Alessandrini. And referee Silvia Petrescu quick to issue a warning to the French winger. Hey, cool your jets. That's your last one. The next one's going to be a booking. DC, though, keep possession. They had a good spell of it in the last 10 minutes of the first half. And down goes Acosta, away from the ball. Ben Olsen, irate right now, pleading. Acosta just went down under the shove this time from Pontius, who was not thrilled with perhaps the play acting by the Argentine. And a word of warning this time to Chris Pontius. Good piece of refereeing by the experienced Petrescu in the middle. And another shove this time. It's Kitchen who brings down Maddox. They're dropping like flies. Are they making the most of these challenges? Are they pulling a Colombia, as we saw yesterday in the round of 16, and the day before yesterday in the round of 16 World Cup? Kitchen not thrilled about the antics. He did come in late on Maddox. No card though, just the foul. Part and parcel, part of the trade for Perry Kitchen, who's found a home in Los Angeles where he didn't expect to find one after making his way over from Hearts, the Scottish Premier League. 13 fouls for the Galaxy, 2. DC's 4. As this ball sent up, belted in. Everybody's scrambling for it, and it goes right past Bingham and cleared away by Pontius, or Ibrahimovic, who sends it all the way forward for Roman Alessandrini in a 1v3. He's bowled over from behind. This time, no call from the referee. After those pushes that were called as fouls a moment ago, Petrescu, the referee, turns a blind eye. Back to the other end we go. It's Fisher for Acosta. You'd have to say, perhaps lacking some consistency from the Romanian-born referee. Angled ball in, repelled by Ciani, claimed by Durkin, but only as far as Ashley Cole gets himself out of a tight spot. And Alessandrini did brilliantly, but he's overrun. Gets the free kick this time, just inside the LA Galaxy center circle. And Alessandrini doesn't take much to get his temper going. He's always up for it. Highly competitive, sometimes volatile character. Alessandrini already carrying 3 bookings this season in the space of 12 appearances. Briand. DC win it back. Kept in by Fisher. And here comes Assad trying to play it to the path for the Jamaican. It's tended to by Hilliard Arce. And Pontius does well to track back. He's playing that wing-back role tonight. He's got a lot of responsibility to get up and down and cover immense amounts of ground. Near side for Kitchen. Here's Husidic. Good 1-2 between those two established veterans. Kitchen does well to ride the challenge. Ibrahimovic drops central. Now the break is on as it comes out wide on the left-hand side. It's Romney, and he's trying to pick out Alessandrini. He does well to bring it down. Great first touch from the Frenchman just on the edge of the box and plays it off of Birnbaum. Corner kick number 2 on the evening for LA. While we've got a moment, fans, you're always encouraged to arrive early, avoid the headaches of traffic, and hop on board the Galaxy Express, powered by Long Beach Transit. The Galaxy Express offers free shuttles to and from StubHub Center for all Galaxy home games. For more info, visit galaxy.com/shuttle. Corner kick coming up. The left foot on the near side of Alessandrini. A host of takers in the middle. Pontius along with Ciani. It's delivered in and strongly headed out by Birnbaum. Big 6'3" defender did well as Shelvick sends it right back into the danger area as Pontius heads it on. So good at those knockdowns is Chris Pontius. Back in, a speculative effort that time held by Osted. Not a bad one at that. It's hit on the volley by Ibrahimovic. On a quick snapshot turn, but not enough to beat the Danish keeper. So we'll see the first switch of the evening for DC United. And they're going to bring on the attacker, Paul Arriola, the U.S. men's national team man, comes in to replace Ian Harkes. And this is a tactical switch from Ben Olsen, who's seen something here. So it'll be Arriola. That will mean Assad will drop into a central role and a little bit more isolated as Arriola will join Darren Maddox in attack. Arriola, the 23-year-old, homecoming of sorts for him, as he grew up in the Chula Vista area and actually played a lot the first years of his club soccer career down south of the border for Club Tijuana. So Harkes off, Arriola on. Arriola recently coming back from a hip flexor injury that caused him to miss last weekend's trip to New England. And both teams have utilized one substitution so far. Throw in for the Galaxy. Here's Sjelvek, who had the assist, by the way, on that Pontius goal. Jurgen Sjelvek collecting his first assist in Major League Soccer. So essentially for Durkin, Assad firmly entrenched in that central role just behind Maddox. He might push a little farther forward with Arriola in behind, which essentially could be broken down into a 4-3-3. With Acosta wide on the right, Assad on the left, Maddox in the middle with Arriola just in behind. It's attack-minded, but they need goals, DC. One would think that's not going to be a problem in 10 days' time when Wayne Rooney gets the all clear to take the pitch for his new club. It's turned over in a costly area. Alessandrini, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 3 defenders to beat, drops it to the left, back to the right. Ibra fires high. Not bad. So good with the ball at his feet, Ibrahimovic. So quick. So too is his speed of thought. His wrong-footed Briant freed up the space, but could put it on target. And now space opens up. Assad. DC venture into the Galaxy half. Cole challenges Acosta, beaten by that tight passing game. Into the Galaxy final third. Stiba sends in a great-looking cross, and Hilliard Arce, a very important intervention from the rookie. Got a head to it and a glancing header to clear it because Maddox was encroaching just behind him on that far post. It was a sumptuous ball played in by Stieber. So the Galaxy will see LA, or we'll see DC get its first corner. Standing over it is Acosta. Good delivery, rising is Maddox, but he can't beat Pontius to it. So the goal kick for David Bingham. 10 shots, 3 on target for the Galaxy, 7 shots and 2 on target for visiting DC United. Hey fans, LA Galaxy season ticket membership deposits for the 2019 campaign are on sale now. Fans who place a $50 deposit can ensure access to prime seating locations at the best rates. Place your deposit today and receive a complimentary scarf. Visit galaxy.com/since96 for more info. Galaxy keep possession. Here's Skjelvik trying to angle that ball into the corner for Pontius, and that one asking a bit too much of Chris Pontius and his 31-year-old legs. Still with 56% of the possession, as it was at halftime for DC United. Haven't had a sniff here in the second half. Just the 2 shots on target, both of which in the first, but nothing really is serious quality chances. But they've given it away. This could be costly. Ibra claims, intercepted in the center by Durkin. Ibrahimovic fouling Fisher and getting tangled up with Yamil Assad. And those two coming very, very close to coming to blows. Assad lashing out against the bigger, taller, stronger Swede. Free kick for DC. It's an interesting dichotomy of the personalities of DC, or rather Zlatan Ibrahimovic. One of the nicest guys in the locker room, well liked by his teammates off the pitch, on the pitch. He is an animal and as competitive as it gets. Foul against DC on Roman Alessandrini. About 10 yards, 15 yards inside the DC half. Free kick for the French winger. Up comes Siani as well as Hilliard Arce. Big targets in there. Romney advanced as well as it drops for Skjelvik. He always drops deep on those dead balls. Interestingly enough, Zlatan Ibrahimovic picking it up midway into the DC half. Not the guy you want that far away from goal. Pontius. Brilliant first touch from him. He's had a very good game this evening. Does well to keep possession, shouldering it away from Fisher. Husidic squares it low. Claimed by DC Steve Birnbaum. The DC get it back. Just when the Galaxy were starting to set up camp in the DC half. Durkin will work the long diagonal switch to this left-hand side where Acosta has popped up. The Argentine has been a little quiet as of late. Got to shoulder off the challenge of Hilliard Arce threw his body into the path of the LA rookie. And it's going to go against the Galaxy. Free kick here at DC. Rather strange decision. Here is Luciano Acosta. Perry Kitchen trying to help it on for Durkin. O'Neal Fisher tucking in from that left back roll. Ariola finally getting a touch here. Ariola just 23. He made 11 appearances last year in a truncated campaign. Here's Skjelvik. Brilliant touch, but a little too heavy on the pass for Alessandrini. It breaks for Pontius, who runs straight into Frederic Briand. He was on his backside, still made the challenge, and brings down Pontius in the process. DC right back into the Galaxy half. Acosta squares it for Assad, who's really late in getting there, and that's just poor from DC. Here comes Romney, hard charging up the left-hand side. Ibrahimovic has to check his run to stay onside. Head up from the Swede, but just dispossessed there by Christopher Durkin, who's getting a big lesson in world-class footballers tonight. Having to go against the likes of Ibrahimovic and Ashley Cole, two experienced European campaigners that applied their trade at the highest level with great success for many a year. It's a big ask for an 18-year-old. He's done well. Here's Fisher, meanwhile, as DC go right back to work. Acosta drops central. Pushing forward now is Durkin from his number 6 position. Ariola links. Assad, first-time touch, won't work its way through for Maddox. DC keep possession now. It will circulate wide on the right where Stieber pops up. Good movement down the right from Robinson, but he's in the offside position. Just mistimed his run. So free kick for the Galaxy. Galaxy can claim some positive signs. Leading at halftime. 2 wins and 2 draws. Yet to experience defeat. But nothing is assured. They've let these leads slip throughout the campaign, let in some late goals as well. Saw it as recently as last week in a real disappointing performance for Ziggy Schmidt in the end, despite taking a point on the road. Can't tell you, it's 3-2 in the 89th minute. RSL over Sporting Kansas City. Colorado losing at home to Seattle. That was the final score up there, and that will do wonders for the Sounders, who are trying to make a charge. They'll move level with the Rapids on 15 points in that 10th position. Meanwhile, not good news for LA, as Real Salt Lake expected to take 3 more points and move level with the Portland Timbers on 26 points. Here's Ibrahimovic, 20 yards away. Good turn from Alessandrini, but the touch just eluded him. He's on the edge of the penalty area. Could have made things real difficult for that United back line. Pontius on the throw now. Alessandrini trying to shoulder off 2 defenders and just coughs it up. And here they come. Yamil Assad says, thank you very much. DC haven't shown much in terms of counterattack, and it'll be a foul on Alessandrini. And he's got to be very, very careful. He's walking the tightrope. Persistent infringement, and you think one more, perhaps it might result in that yellow. So wide for Arriola. Good touch. Cole wins it back. That's where they run into problems. Good in the middle third, but when it comes to making some progressive moves deep into that Galaxy defense, more often than not, they've been foiled. Midway through the second half. Galaxy leading off goals from Ibrahimovic and Chris Pontius. Only strike for DC coming out Zoltan Stieber. Angle ball for Acosta, read well by Hilliard Arce. Youngster making just his 3rd start. So it'll be the 2nd substitution. Meanwhile, Ola Kamara getting set to come on. And he will replace Roman Alessandrini, who will come off and get a well-deserved rest and a round of applause from these supporters. So Ola Kamara comes on. Didn't play Saturday, back from a calf injury. 5 goals on the campaign for the 28-year-old Norwegian striker, who's been asked to play out of position in large stretches this season due to the acquisition of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And he'll take up a spot wide in the Galaxy attack. Meanwhile, the Galaxy win it back. We're expected to see him form that partnership alongside Ibrahimovic, so an all-European duo up top with the Bosnian-born Vucinic in behind in that hole. Down the right-hand side go DC United. It's a foot race between Arriola, who just clobbers Ciani from behind. And the referee's awarded a corner kick here for DC United. And Ciani, incredulous, and I have to say, is a real strange call. Some interesting decisions tonight from referee Silvio Petrescu. Looks to be a clear-cut foul as Arriola just shoves Ciani from behind. It goes off Ciani, no question. Second corner for the visitors. Stieber to deliver, and the Hungarian sends it up. Into the mixer it goes, and claimed by David Bingham. Just popped up harmlessly. Quick on the distribution. It's Kamara calling for it. He's got a 1 versus 2. Finally gets his first touch in a competitive game in the MLS level in a month. The last featuring, of course, on June 9th in that 3-0 trouncing of Real Salt Lake. Found the back of the net on that occasion as well, along with the brace from Ibrahimovic that did the damage. Robinson hitting a hopeful ball for Maddox, and I'm afraid it just hasn't worked out for the Jamaican striker tonight. Starved for support. Hasn't had too many opportunities to go forward, just a couple of chances in the first half. That's been about it. So we'll see another switch now for DC. And they are going to look to the likes of their Costa Rica defender, Joseph Mora. So Jalen Robinson off to the bench. Mora checks in, coming back from a hamstring problem. The Costa Rican making his 10th appearance of the season after signing in the offseason from Costa Rican powerhouse Saprissa, otherwise known as the Purple Monster down in Central America. He's got the pedigree, not part of the Costa Rica side at the World Cup. DC take over possession, 72nd minute, and higher pressure right now as Camara comes out against Osted. Danish keeper locates Mora with his first touch, but heads it into the path of Barry Kitchen. And Ibrahimovic just flicks it over his shoulder and expects Camara to go get it, but Osted on the edge of the box, able to retrieve it. Not sure how fit and how sharp Camara is going to be. Didn't feature in the June 15th U.S. Open Cup loss against Portland. And Siani makes a crunching tackle on Maddox. And this is just an interesting decision once again. Looked to be a clean challenge, as Siani got all ball on Darren Maddox. This time he's going to be whistled for the foul. And you would think from the calls from the official that it would be DC United were the home team. Foul goes against Siani. We have the luxury of the replay. He wins this ball. That is a clean tackle. And it's put DC or LA into a perilous position. And I tell you what, if LA succumb or see DC score this goal from a free kick situation, all hell's going to break loose. So it's Stiba standing over it. LA have conceded twice from free kicks this season. And a big shake of the head from Ziggy Schmid. Stiba sends it in. Good response from Pontius to steer it clear. And the Galaxy clear their lines. Mora goes to work on this left-hand side. On the cross, Bingham stays on his line. Stiba drives it in, and a clearance made by Siani. Off the ball incident between Chris Pontius and Luciano Acosta as Costa hits the deck, and Pontius screaming, berating the Argentine while he's on the floor. They don't like the play acting, LA, and they don't like the theatrics from DC. Corner number 3 for United, right into the heart. Bingham just gets enough of it to punch clear of goal, and it will be another corner kick coming up for United. Seen a lot of punching at the World Cup from the keepers. Likewise here at the MLS level. Here's Yamil Assad, meanwhile. He's their creative inspiration, the Argentine. Birnbaum's come up. He can make a living at this. Doesn't clear the first defender. Ricochets off Ashley Cole. And 3 corners in succession right now for DC. So they'll try it once again. That one sent in, and easy catch this time from Bingham. He looked very much assured. Long punt this time for Kamara. It's come all the way forward for the Norwegian. It's got support from Romney. It's good shape about the Galaxy team right now. They haven't made too many mistakes defending. Undone on that Stiebe goal, but not too many chances, only succumbing 3 on target. It's broken for Ibrahimovic, and this could be a gift for the Swede. He's on the edge of the box. Back for Husidic, who's got some space. Back to the Swede at an awkward angle. His 3 defenders converge, and the former Man United man, Ashley Cole, makes the run. He bursts across, tries to pull it back for Kamara, and it's caught by Ested. Ashley Cole doing the right thing, making that run all the way to the byline and pulling it back. Defender Durkin just got a touch to it. Husidic might have been well advised to take a shot. He had plenty of space in the top of the area. It's gone back the other way for Mora. Has come forward from his left back roll in a foot race with Hilliard Arce, who loses great work this time from Mora. He's looked lively since coming off the bench. So make it a half a dozen corners tonight for DC. Once again, they'll bring the tall timber forward, driven in by Acosta. The flick into the danger area. The 6 cleared away by Ibrahimovic. Acosta gets it back, and right out the head of Zlatan says, not this time. Not buying it is Ibrahimovic. Love to see him doing the dirty work if you're a Galaxy fan. Acosta. And as a quarter of an hour is left here at the StubHub Center, back heel for Areola, back to the byline, pulls it back. And Bazio Husidic perfectly positioned to make the clearance, but another corner conceded, about 4 in the last 2 or 3 minutes. This time it's going to be Assad instead of Acosta. The referee spotting something away from the ball. Ashley Cole will line up 10 yards away, and Silvio Petrescu is saying, hey, give him his 10 yards. And that one set up and over the bar off that corner kick. No real problem with it, as Assad's delivery completely off the mark. Two subs each. So the goal kick now for David Bingham. And the Galaxy hang on. It's all about game management at this point. Husidic trying to help it on. Kamara, he's onside. Good first touch for Ibrahimovic in a first foot race. Gets off the shot. Difficult angle for Ibra. I tell you what, he turned back the pages to yesteryear in a foot race. Fisher had the edge and pace. Ibrahimovic did everything he could just to get it on target. He has been something else, Zlatan. 36 years old and beating 25-year-old Mora to the ball. Wide on the right now, and here comes DC behind Fisher, who's reverted to a more attacking role here as they throw numbers forward, but they cough it up. Sloppy now as Kamara comes all the way back to claim. Some black shirts in front of him. Ibrahimovic will hold up possession. Just loses out. Uses his body to good effect, the old Swede. He's tugged from behind, and this is going to be a booking for Mora. Real cynical. Has to be a yellow card. And it is. Mora with his second booking of the season. Ibra had wriggled free. And what Yamil Assad is protesting on Mora's behalf is beyond me. Almost tore Ibrahimovic's shirt off him, did Joseph Mora. Second man caution alongside Durkin this evening for DC. So a free kick presents itself right in front of Ziggy Schmidt for Baggio Husidic, who's recalled into the fray today. Came on as a sub midway through the second half on Saturday, and he comes on in the first half for Bradford Jameson. I'll tell you what, Bingham lives dangerously at the back. Showed it to Acosta at the top of his own area and sidestepped the little Argentine. That's risky goalkeeping. See it more and more these days, however, as Acosta now fires a diagonal ball, and no problem for Bingham as he comes to claim. Routine catch for the former San Jose Earthquake goalkeeper. Back the other end now as Fisher wards off Camara. Back in and it may break. Camara trying to tap it in. He's offside. It broke for him. But the flag is up. Goal will not count. It's a beautiful touch as Ibrahimovic let it run through. And the question was he in the offside position? Birnbaum might have played him on. And will they check this? Flag was up from the referee's assistant on the near side. A sub is made. Steris on for Hilliard Arce. The crowd in a huge uproar. We look upon it from our booth in the replay, and it's tough to see from our angle. Was Camara offside? No protest from the Norwegian striker. Difficult to say from our vantage point. Goal waved off, 2-1 to LA. 82nd minute. Steris slots in to the center of defense for the Stanford rookie, who really did well. He's one for the future. Fisher, forward now for DC United. This one far from out of the woods for LA. We've seen it before when they've conceded late on, and their focus and concentration is paramount right now. Assad, wide. Ariola, who's drifted in the right-hand side. Acosta dispossessed. It'll trickle out of play. You can win VIP tickets for an upcoming game through the Denny's VIP sweepstakes. 4 lucky fans will be randomly chosen to win the VIP package. That includes 4 Galaxy tickets and the chance to watch warm-ups from the field during a September Galaxy game. You can enter at www.lagalaxy.com/Denny's for your chance to win. That's lagalaxy.com/Denny's. Substitution right now. Third and final switch for DC as Zoltan Stieber comes off and Bruno Miranda comes on. The Bolivian striker, 20 years of age, has only played 66 minutes this season, now makes his 6th appearance. He's their new signing from Universidad de Chile late last year. Ibrahimovic offside. They have to go all the way back as the referees ordered it retaken. He wants it back to the keeper. Not sure exactly what he saw. Looks like he's overruled the referee's assistant. He spotted the foul. Deeper in the offside, so DC will restart things. Assad crosses the halfway line. Links up with Ariola, who's really been a non-factor since coming on earlier in the second half. The other substitute, Mora, finds his way to Durkin. There's a cliche in the soccer world, possession with purpose. They haven't had it tonight. More of the former than the latter. Assad leaves it off. Maddox plays it through, and it took a deflection in. Skips out wide for an onside. Paul Ariola, the former Tijuana man, locates Maddox on the edge of the box. Here comes Maddox, drops that shoulder. Maddox! What a hit! He'd been quiet all night, but Darren Maddox, with a moment of brilliance, cuts inside on Shelbeck and fires one right past David Bingham. His 8th goal of the season, and another late goal conceded on the 85th minute. 2-2 here at StubHub. The nimble footwork of the Jamaican just too much for Skjelvik. It started with Ariola, and this is all Darren Maddox, who drops that shoulder, feints to the left, and puts it on his inside right from about 8 yards out. No one closes him. Enough space and no chance for David Bingham. Poor defending and terrible clearing and tackling from the LA Galaxy, if I'm going to be frank. It just has to be better than that. Inside their own penalty area, and he sidesteps 3 Galaxy defenders. Not good enough. Credit to Maddox, who stuck with it. Hasn't been his best effort. He's had a big ask up there, but enough for Maddox, as I said, to grab his 8th of the campaign. Top goal scorer for DC. And Assad goes down. So 2-2. 4 minutes plus added on time. And suddenly it gets very, very quiet here at the StubHub Center. The referee's going to pull out his yellow card and make note of a challenge. LA Galaxy defender Ashley Cole had a soundbite in the midweek saying, you know what? We're not hard enough to play against. So the booking confirmation, it was Baggio Husidic who fouled Emil Assad. Baggio gets his first yellow of the season. DC looking for a winner. Suddenly, as they say, their tails are up. Assad fires a volley from about 22 yards away. Well off target. Just in the Galaxy were the driver's seat. Now they're hanging on. And meanwhile, it looks as though Ariola is the man down. All right, it's Assad who's really slow to get up. They've used all their substitutes. It was Miranda who came on a moment ago to replace Stiba. Now you would think that DC is just going to lock up shop here and try and sneak out of the StubHub with a share of the points. A lot of puzzled fans looking on Independence Day. It's the only goal of the second half, and it came on the 85th, courtesy of Darren Maddox. Ariola might get his credit for an assist, but that goal was all the Jamaican. Assad off. Temporarily, DC down to 10. So is there some late game magic from the Galaxy if they want to take all 3 points off the head of Ibrahimovic? Husidic rises. Kitchen comes forward. And it's a free kick against Acosta. And this has really put DC in a little bit of peril as Assad is waved back on. About 35 yards away, and a sarcastic clap from Acosta. Ibrahimovic hit one from a similar distance last week, albeit from the other side of the half moon or half circle on the top of the penalty box. Albeit the beneficiary of a deflection through. They could use the same kind of luck now as Osted lines up his wall. A telling moment here in the final minute, plus expected added on time. Is another one going to slip through the Galaxy's fingers? That is the question. The wall is lined up. Ibrahimovic on his own, and Ibra fires into the wall, which does its job to very good effect. They've obviously watched the game tape as Ibra likes to go below the wall, as he did last weekend. Kitchen for Husidic, who locates Romney, who in turn finds his way to Pontius, wide on the left, closed down by O'Neal Fisher. Good space for Pontius, who works the switch for Ibrahimovic. Good take on the first touch. He opens up his body, and his cross deflected out that time by the DC defense and Joe Mora. Confirmation that 3 minutes will be added on as it drifts over play, and it will be a throw-in for DC. Hey, Galaxy fans, join Ibrahimovic, Leggett, and the rest of the Galaxy as they welcome the return of Gyasi Zardes and the Columbus Crew to the StubHub Center coming up Saturday night, July 7th at 7:30. Be here to witness all the action. Secure your tickets before they're gone at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Moving to stoppage time, 91st minute. Just get the feeling there might be one more chapter in this script. Over the top it comes. Flag is up on Kamara. The second time tonight. He'll have a goal disallowed. No protest from Ola Kamara. He loves to play on that last shoulder of the defender. We'll have to check it on replay. Looked as though he was off. Another look. Yes, clearly off. About a half a yard. Correct call made by the referee's assistant that time. Apolinar Mariscal assisting referee Silvio Petrescu this evening. So 90 seconds for the Galaxy to get their act together. Ibra rises, misses out. Birnbaum heads it forward. Shelvik volleys it into the DC half. This is Kamara, who's come out wide on the right-hand side and manages to keep it in. And DC able to win it back. Here comes Acosta now. LA have got to be careful. They can still absorb a late sucker punch, and that would be absolutely miserable considering the way things have gone tonight. Arriola pops out wide on the left-hand side. Full steam ahead for the former Club Tijuana man. Drops that shoulder, squares it across. And there is Ciani to intercept on that near post. Here comes Pontius, heavy on the touch. He's fouled on the turn by Durkin. He's got to tread lightly. He's already got a yellow card, the young teenager. 4 bookings tonight, 2 apiece. Galaxy wanting the free kick. So Bingham will take it. About 10 yards inside his own half. He'll send the bullet for Romney, who rises, does well to win the header, as does Ibrahimovic. Flicks on. Kamara gets ahead to it. Husidic volleys straight into the wall. Romney gets it, and DC avert the danger. And a chance to counter-attack. Wide on the right now. Assad with his head up. Big switch to his countryman, Luciano Acosta. And this is dangerous. Acosta is full of all kinds of trickery and endeavor. Past Steris. Cole gets a foot in. Assad on the edge of the Galaxy box goes to ground. No call from the referee. And back the other way we go. Full time. The whistle has blown. 3 minutes of stoppage time, and the Galaxy, for the second time in 5 days, let a lead slip and drop points. It's their fourth draw of the season. That will move them to 22 points, level with the Houston Dynamo on 17 games played. The Dynamo with a game in hand, but when all said and done, the Galaxy undone by some negligent and poor defending in the end. Just a moment of a lack of concentration, and now left to pick up the pieces as they let the points slip through their fingers for the second game running. Full time here at the StubHub Center. The LA Galaxy 2, DC United 2. Keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. We'll be right back with the post-game show next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
There's a saying in the world of soccer, sometimes draws feel like losses, and you'd have to say that really rings true in what has been a pretty disappointing week for the LA Galaxy. By far and away the better team on Saturday, last weekend against the San Jose Earthquakes. Not exactly far and away the better team tonight against DC United, but they did create slightly more chances despite DC United with a larger spell of possession. Nevertheless, it all goes pear-shaped, as they say, undone by a late strike from Darren Maddox as DC sneak one out and get a share of the points. 2-2 the final score here in a very subdued and quiet StubHub Center here on our nation's birthday and the 4th of July. All right, our post-game show is just getting started. Keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. When we return, we'll take a look back at the stats and we'll take a look forward to a big game coming up against the Columbus Crew on Saturday. You're listening to the LA Galaxy right here on Galaxy Radio.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
We saw some first-half fireworks tonight at the StubHub Center as the LA Galaxy managed to record 2 goals in the first 25 minutes at the expense of DC United, but give credit twice. DC United able to come back and managed to come back from 2 goals down to get a 2-2 draw tonight here at the StubHub Center. Time now for our man of the match, brought to you by Herbalife. Herbalife Nutrition for a better life. You'd have to say you could give it to 2 people, but I'm going to give the nod to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who absolutely worked his socks off tonight. Got in behind, dropped deep, did the defensive work on dead balls, and presented all kinds of attacking, linking play, as well as a few shots on goal. And by the way, managed to score his 10th goal of the campaign and bring his total up to 5 goals in the last 3 games. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, your Herbalife man of the match. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. Let's run down the numbers for you and break it down in terms of shots. Dead even, 13 apiece. 4 shots on target for LA, 3 shots on target for DC United, but possession, the lion's share of it, 60% for the visitors, just 40 for the Galaxy. And, of course, the corner kicks, a dramatic advantage, 7-2 for DC United. In terms of fouls, you'd have to say, the Galaxy on the wrong side of perhaps some questionable officiating. 20 fouls, only 9 committed by DC United, and just the 4 bookings, 2 apiece for each side, as Perry Kitchen was given yellow along with LA's Baggio Husidic and Christopher Durkin and Joe Mora given a caution by referee Silvio Petrescu. But this one, folks, is going to be a little bit bitter, and it's a tough pill to swallow for Galaxy fans, and unfortunately, it's been the same type of situation. There's no doubt that this team could score goals at the best of them. It's a team that's only been held goalless on 3 occasions, but they've kicked into high gear as of late. 8 goals in the space of 3 games. Anytime you can score at this rate, at this clip, and look this good going forward, you would expect points to be taken, and the Galaxy, in all honesty, to be higher than they are than just 7th position in the Western Conference on 22 points. The problem lies in the back, and once again, we've seen a reshuffle. The one change in the starting lineup tonight as the rookie Tomas Hilliard-Arce comes in. João Pedro drops to the bench. David Romney, who was in the same position as Hilliard-Arce in the game on Saturday against San Jose, moves wide onto the left-hand side in that 3-4-3 setup. No doubt that this is the best setup that sits to the strengths of the LA Galaxy, but it's individual errors and poor defending that once again cost the 5-time defending champions. Darren Maddox, there is no way he should be able to slalom through 3 defenders inside the penalty area, but that's what he does, especially at a late juncture in the game, grabbing the equalizer on the 85th minute, and you could see it in the body language from these Galaxy players. Their heads were down, some frustrated, some irate, and they know that they've made the mistake once again, and they have to come away not empty-handed, but at least a share of the points. But 2 points in the last 2 games, it really should have been 6, and this could make a huge difference come October when the playoffs will be decided. And right now, the Galaxy on the outside looking in. You'd have to say it's a bit of a coup tonight for DC United. Their hopes look to be a little distant in terms of qualifying for the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. They find themselves on 11 points, well adrift of the Chicago Fire on 23, so 12 out of the playoffs. But realistically, this club is not looking to make a hard charge until Wayne Rooney arrives in our nation's capital ahead of their June 14th clash against the Vancouver Whitecaps and the opening of their new stadium, the Audi Field. So we'll see what's in store for them, but certainly nothing but room for improvement for the men from our nation's capital. But a job well done as they hung in, they battled back, got a foot into the midfield, established order, established dominance in possession. And while the Galaxy did look comfortable in long stretches absorbing this pressure, incisive movement and some incisive passing undoes them. And you'd have to say the passing from Acosta and the movement of Darren Maddox ultimately undoing this side, as the goals coming on the 26th minute for DC from Zoltan Stiba, and then 5 minutes from time, Darren Maddox delivering the equalizing blow. A bitter pill to swallow, but the Galaxy no rest for the weary. Coming up next for them, a Saturday clash right here at StubHub as they get set for the visit of the red-hot Columbus Crew, who find themselves in the right half of the standings in the 4th position in the Eastern Conference. Then the Galaxy have to gear up for a tough week or so away to the Eastern Conference opponents on the 14th away to New England, and then 7 days later away to Philadelphia before returning back to Southern California to take on their crosstown rivals, the first ever LA Derby away to LAFC, before wrapping up the month of July back at StubHub Center here against Orlando City. It slips between their fingers, the chance goes begging, and amidst the fireworks here on the 4th of July, it falls a little bit flat for LA. Once again, the final score, LA Galaxy 2, DC United 2. On behalf of all the good people at StubHub Center, I'm Christian Miles saying good night from Carson.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large 1-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.